Ladies and gentlemen, party people of all ages, my name is Got Nate, and this is Titancraft. I am on here scoping out my planned place to build the storage system. This looks just about perfect to me. We will have the chests upon the left wall over here. We'll have all the redstone down underneath. And we will have something else in the middle. Maybe extend the storage floor for things like input or sorting. And I'm going to need to bring down the floor a little bit. I'm not quite sure how far, but that's fine because I already started. That's fine because I already started. So I'm over here mining with haste, and this is not instant mining. So I look at my pick. Oh, that's efficiency 5. I look over here, but my haste has already run out because I'm actually out of range of the beacon and I'm being too lazy to move it. And then I come over here where I'm within beacon range. It's haste 1. This beacon right over here is not a full-size beacon. There's missing blocks. Why is the beacon room loaded up with mobs, including creepers? That was a mistake. Haste 2. Haste 2. Fantastic. And look at that, it fixed my beacon range to right here. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. That was a lot of chests. So I do have just a few more bits and bobs to put on here. I have this shulker box right here. This is basically 3 more bits of the system to put up. The black bit is my shulker splitter. The purple bit is for remerging the rejects, and the red bit is for ejecting the item to go into the index. So let's get started, shall we? Shulker box will be put on the hopper. The hopper will extract an item from the shulker box. The comparator will light up. The piston will extend and break the shulker box. The shulker box will be ejected into this hopper here and go down this hopper line for sorting. The dispenser will spit out the shulker box here. This locks the item input hopper full ticks while it is ejecting the shulker box to prevent it from going down the wrong pipe. I'm used to having jump boost. This is where we will have our input, because that's the dispenser. So let's set the filters and then we can give this a test. Okay, all the silos have filters, so if I put in a shulker box full of cobble here, it should go through this filter and wind up all the way down, the dropper all the way down over there. Fingers crossed. I may have forgotten a trigger for making it go in the first place. May have gone a little bit overboard on my filters here. Oh no! Any others? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So yeah, how are you supposed to trigger it if you don't have anything reading the hopper? Now let's see what happens. I'm probably too close. Nothing. Why does nothing happen? I think nothing happens because I put it directly into the hopper, which pushed it before the comparator could read it. So, nothing yet. Right, you know where that box of cobble wound up? Right there. As well as the first item from it. Let me go get another box of cobble and we'll push it in and see what happens. There it is! Success! And then the corresponding cobblestone is going to be in this dropper right here for item index. No, this one. That's a dispenser for the rejection. Perfect. All right, so then I can go ahead and do andesite and granite. And when I put diorite in, it's going to just reject it. There's the diorite, and there's the box. And then andesite and granite. Perfect. It's working exactly how it's supposed to work. So I'm really happy with the way that this is working. I went ahead and set a bunch of filters for this thing. So this sorts most of these silos. Just like in season 2, I've set a table of contents. This one is read right to left. So we've got cobblestone in the first slot, which is right here. I do have one more slot that I haven't set, and then the rest would need more silos. I then went around my base as well as the creeper farm that I probably haven't even shown on a video, and loaded all of the shulkers that I could find, like over a stack of stone shulkers are now already in the system. So let's see, I think stone is this one? Yes. Stone shulker boxes all the way up to here. Very nice. Next phase. Instead of keeping the contents of the shulker, the system up here in a shulker box, I really need to keep it down there. So what I really need to do is wire up everything on this dropper where everything is normally going and spit it into a water stream. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so that works. I have an automatic smart dropper system over here using a different configuration here. I've got the torch here that turns off when there's anything in the dropper, and then the rail cycles and updates the observer, and cycles and updates the observer, and then consequentially also makes the dropper go until the dropper is empty, in which case the torch turns back on. So I'm going to put some water streams on here in blue to go down to the index down there. But I'm not quite sure on the plumbing just yet. So I'm actually going to take the index box and plug it right on the outside of this dropper. So it should just automatically insert. And later on, I'll put a water stream that will go wherever it's going to go. Next up, we have the rejection line, where the rejected shulker box goes here, and the whatever item that it's mated with goes here. I'm going to fill in the redstone here to spit out the box, to fill the box, and to eject the box once again into a water stream somewhere. I suppose I'll have to put a temporary hopper catcher. Okay, now I need a shulker box that it will reject. Because this is Titancraft, I happen to have a shulker box of redstone dust laying around. That's not on the filters, so let's toss it in and see what happens. That's there, and that's there. I must have forgotten the trigger again, which I believe was right here. But all is not lost. I can still trigger it to action. There goes my full box of redstone. So yeah, let me add a hopper, I guess, to catch these things for now. And we'll go ahead and add the water streams and whatnot in a future episode. That's not my redstone box. That's my redstone box. Very similar color there. Purple is the reject line. So the shulker should go into the hopper and into the chest. Okay. Rejection complete. All right, guys, that's all I've got time for this episode. It ran a little bit long. I did plan to go over to the creative world and work with Light to figure out the filter for inserting only full shulker boxes. I did a bad thing when I put all those shulker boxes in. I didn't actually check that they were all full first. I just assumed. And we all know what happens when you assume. I'm so sorry, Uma Thurman. I do have a few more full, or apparently full shulker boxes here, so I'm going to wait until I have my filter all built up and in place before I put them in. But that's going to have to wait until the next episode. Until then, have a good, let's see, I did Sunday last time. No, I did Monday last time. So in that case, have a great Tuesday, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.